What is up, people? Half Slab Bacon back with another Snapshot update. That's right, guys. Second round of 1.13 snapshots is here. We are in 17W45A, and like I said, for most of 1.13, we're going to be looking at back-end code changes. This is what that update primarily is for. But before we get into too much of that, they did happen to give us a little bit of eye candy that I'm about to show you. Before I show you, though, I do want to cover one thing, and that is the fact that I've been seeing out there in the YouTube universe that there's claims being made by certain people that the texture changes and everything are coming in 1.14. So I'd just like to point out, I follow the devs, and at no point in time have I seen from the devs confirmation that they were coming in 1.14 or 1.13 or 1.15 or anything. I have just seen them say that they're coming. As a matter of fact, Jappa, not too long ago, the guy working on all the changes, tagged a Reddit post discussing all the texture changes coming in 1.13. If they had decided they were coming in 1.14, I feel he probably would have pointed that out when linking the post. So, at the moment, there's no for sure date as far as I know. If any of you know of a source where any of the devs have confirmed when we're seeing all these texture changes, please drop me some info down in the comments. I would love to know so I can confirm it for all of you. But at the moment, I have only seen that they're working on it. I have seen no confirmation. And I'm still inclined to believe they're coming in 1.13. Why? Well, guys, I'm sitting on why. Yeah, that's right. I was sitting on why. The little candy we got today is the horses. Does it look a little different? Here. Let's first let me point out, before we get into the changes, there is a change to the saddle and the diamond armor. You can see how it's shaped a little differently. The saddle now kind of stands up and looks like separate. Like it's actually stacked on the armor instead of how it used to just look like it was part of it. Now, if we go on to this guy and take it off, we will see, yeah, it's clearly different now. Let's take off the horse armor and have a look. Now, for those of you that didn't know, the original horse textures, the whole model, came from the Mo Creatures model. That's where they got the horse from. It had been suggested for a long time that they should put a horse in talk much in Minecraft, and it was already out in the Mo Creatures mod, so they just incorporated that. Nothing new to Minecraft. They've done that many times in the past. So I guess this is part of the updating textures is making it their own. So we've now got a skinnier neck. The legs don't have two tiers, thick on the top, thin on the bottom. They now just kind of line up with the body and they're one thickness. I did go and spawn the other guys in, the other models in, and you can see they've been updated as well, although it doesn't look much different on the skeleton horse, really, because he was already skinny. But there you have it, guys. There's our new horses. And I did go test again, and yeah, stuff is broken. So we can see here, this is actually a very similar setup to what I've used for my pumpkin farm in previous versions of Minecraft. And it now creates a clock where it didn't before. It spit out the block. Now, interestingly enough, if I put the block here, we don't get a clock. So I'm not sure if any of this works as intended or not. I don't believe they plan on it. I think this is a bug. I'm pretty sure this is just a bug. Now, I haven't tried this, interestingly enough. Is this going to create a clock? Yep, that's going to create a clock. So there you have it. We may or may not have to rework some redstone in the upcomings. Baby zombie. Now, let's get on to the back end stuff. And as always, guys, I am going to refer to Mr. Sliced Lime. For most of this, I will put his video in the description, as always, seeing as he's one of the devs that's actually involved in writing the code and doing the changes. He's going to do the best job of explaining it. So if you're a map maker or just really interested in the changes, check his video out. He does a great job. I highly encourage it. It's worth your time. Now, for the simplicity of it all, one of the things that has changed, we're going to go into the menu here, and we're going to go into options, and we're going to go into video setting. You can see that the resolution has been put up here, and that GUI scale is now numbered. So I'm on 3 now. Auto is 4. So just a small tweak here, no more small, medium, large. It's numbered, and auto was a thing before as well. But the resolution slider is much bigger, and you can see just how many options are there. I haven't even checked if it goes down to 30 or not. No, but the big reason for this, peeps, is... And I think if we go down to the bottom, yeah, it goes current resolution. So the big reason for that is they have added in 4K support. We have 4K support in the game now. Amazeballs. So get ready for those 4K texture packs. The other changes that we're looking at in the future are changes to the parsing system. So how all the things work. You can already see just by hitting the tag, it brings up a whole bunch of stuff. Now before, if we went game mode and I hit a tab, I'd be able to select the various options, right? That is no longer the case. So if I hit tab here, it's not going to let me like cycle through the options. Instead, I can just cycle through what I've actually typed out before and that kind of thing. But you can see how it gives the different options. So 0, you can see it goes red, no longer an option. 1, you can see it goes red, no longer an option. S, you can see goes red. I'm no longer allowed to use S, SP, creative, etc. So it has to be flat out, spelling out the whole word. It goes white. We're good to go. Now, the reason this is important is because when we get into more complex commands, by eliminating some of the short forms, abbreviations, all that, they're going to be allowed to have a much more specific parsing system so that the game has to do less searches when you're using stuff like command blocks. It's all very complicated. Like I said, check out Slice Lime for all that. But you are going to see changes like that moving forward with 1.13. Some of the old stuff you're used to typing into the command bar is no longer going to work the way it once did. Now, to finally close, guys, because that's really it in a nutshell for the snapshot, I would like to point out they're highly broken. They're totally busted right now. Not everything's functioning properly, and I'm pretty sure it's going to corrupt your worlds if you load them. I think it already has corrupted a couple of my testing worlds. So, make sure you're running in a totally separate folder, totally different directory like I do if you're going to load anything. And do not load your worlds. You can load backup copies if you want, but assume once you do, they're trash. That's pretty much it, guys, in a nutshell. That's all of this week's Snapshot. I can't wait to see more. I hope you do too. So, as always, guys, smash that like. If you enjoyed the Snapshot update, to help others like yourself who might enjoy the content find that channel. And if you're new and you haven't already, hit that sub button for more videos, peeps. Thanks for watching. Bye.